Welcome back to Carscope, where passion meets precision, and today, we bring you something extraordinary, a name that's not just written in the pages of automotive history but engraved in gold: the 2025 Ferrari 250 GTO. Yes, you heard that right. Ferrari has dared to reimagine the legend, the car that many call the Mona Lisa of motoring. But can this rebirth of an icon live up to the mystique of the original? Let's dive into every detail of this awe-inspiring machine. It's hard to describe the feeling of laying eyes on the 2025 Ferrari 250 GTO for the first time. It's not just a car, it's a sculpture in motion, a seamless blend of 1960s motorsport heritage with 21st century design and innovation. Ferrari hasn't just built a new car, they resurrected a legacy, combining a relevant nod to the original 1962 model with cutting-edge materials and futuristic flair. Crafted in extremely limited numbers, only 33 units globally, this isn't just rare, it's automotive royalty reimagined. As the front of the car comes into view, it's immediately clear Ferrari's design team worked with one mission: honor the original, but don't be trapped by it. The rounded nose, a clear homage to the A60's GTO, now features active aerodynamic intakes subtly hidden within the retro grille shape. The central oval grille is flanked by sleek adaptive LED headlamps that evoke the spirit of the classic without compromising modern performance. The hood is long, sculpted, and houses two prominent vents that not only channel air effectively but also mimic the traditional power bulges seen on the classic 250 GTO. The badge, the prancing horse, stands proud, not just a symbol of speed, but of purity and design. Move along the side, and the proportions tell a story of raw, poised aggression. This is not a bloated, exaggerated tribute car. Instead, it's athletic, tight, and exquisitely balanced. The muscular fenders swell gently over 21-inch wire-style alloy wheels, custom forged to blend the old-school ball-runny look with modern carbon composite strength. The character line flows gracefully from the A-pillar all the way to the rear haunch, offering an uninterrupted silhouette that speaks of speed standing still. Traditional side vents behind the front wheel arch remain, now serving dual purposes: cooling and aero management. Even the side mirrors are aerodynamically crafted on slim carbon stalks, paying homage to the racing roots of the GTO while keeping the drag coefficient razor sharp. The rear end is where Ferrari's craftsmanship truly shines. There's no mistaking the DNA of the original A, from the twin round tail lamps to the split exhaust layout, but everything here has been sharpened, elevated. The rear window features a louver design, an artistic echo of 1960s racing cars, now fused into a fully functional heat extraction panel. The quad exhaust tips are nestled within a minimalist carbon fiber diffuser, hinting at the performance potential that lies beneath. The tail lights, though classic in shape, are actually OLED units that pulse to life with intricate animations, adding drama to every startup or braking sequence. Even the rear badge is a throwback: an enameled Ferrari script emblem, hand-applied, contrasting the high-tech carbon fiber cladding of the bumper. Step inside, and it's clear this is no modern Ferrari cabin, it's something more poetic, something truly rare. The interior fuses analog charm with digital precision, taking you into a time capsule that feels both familiar and alien. You're greeted by supple saddle brown leather, hand-stitched using traditional techniques, wrapped around lightweight carbon fiber bucket seats that mirror the old-style racing chairs but with full climate and massage controls integrated discreetly. There's brushed aluminum across the dashboard, real wood trim accents, and an open gate shifter. Yes, a real metal-gated manual transmission lever, a nostalgic tribute few modern supercars dare to offer. Behind the wheel, there's no traditional screen in front of you. Instead, Ferrari has opted for a holographic instrument cluster that reflects off a single curved glass pane, showing analog-style gauges with depth and shadow. It's modern tech mimicking vintage mechanics, complete with a mechanical tachometer needle that physically moves in sync with a hologram. The steering wheel is smaller, wrapped in Alcantara, and features just the bare essentials: no clutter, no distractions. It's built for connection. Between the seats sits a small plaque with your car's build number and a signature from Piero Ferrari himself. There's no infotainment screen in sight. Ferrari wants you to listen to the V12, not a playlist. Ah, yes, the V12. This engine is not just a power plant, it's a symphony of engineering. Underneath that classic-looking hood lies a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12, hand-built in Ranello. It produces 860 horsepower and revs to a spine-tingling 9,500 RPM. It's the last of its kind: no turbos, no hybrid assists, just raw, mechanical purity. Ferrari engineers say it's the most responsive engine they've ever created, and it shows. Throttle input is immediate, direct, and addictive. You don't just drive the 250 GTO, you conduct it. Mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox with automatic rev matching and clutch override modes, this car forces you to engage. No paddles, no shortcuts, just you and the machine. 0 to 60 takes just 2.9 seconds, and it tops out at 218 miles per hour. But more than the numbers, it's how the power comes in: linear, ferocious, and absolutely intoxicating. The chassis is a blend of aluminum space frame and carbon tub, keeping the weight below 3,000 pounds, a miracle in the modern era. Active suspension and torque vectoring systems ensure that the car is agile and planted, while still delivering the tail-happy thrills the original 250 GTO was legendary for. On track, it dances. On the road, it commands. Every input, from throttle to steering, feels alive. The braking system, carbon ceramic, of course, brings the car down from triple-digit speeds with grace and precision. No fade, no drama. The sound? It's not just loud, it's operatic. From the intake howl to the exhaust bellow, every gear change sings a new stanza in a melody that only a V12 Ferrari could deliver. Let's talk price. If you're lucky enough to be considered for one of the 33 units, you're looking at a starting price of around $6.5 million USD. Yes, million. But even the number doesn't tell the whole story. Buyers are personally invited by Ferrari, often longtime collectors or contributors to the brand's legacy. Each car is fully customizable, from paint to trim to even the tuning characteristics of the engine and gearbox. And once they're sold, don't expect to see them again anytime soon. These are rolling pieces of art destined for private vaults, concours lawns, and maybe, just maybe, the occasional spirited canyon drive. The 2025 Ferrari 250 GTO isn't just a car, it's a philosophy brought back to life. It respects its roots without being confined by them. It delivers an emotional driving experience that's become nearly extinct in the hyper-digital age. And above all, it reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. Ferrari could have rested on its laurels. Instead, they've reignited a fire, and done so with elegance, courage, and soul. So, is this the best modern classic of our time? Quite possibly. But one thing's certain, this car will be remembered not just as a tribute to the past, but as a symbol of what's still possible when passion drives innovation. If you enjoyed this detailed journey into the 2025 Ferrari 250 GTO, be sure to like the video, drop a comment with your favorite detail, and subscribe to CarScope for more legendary reviews. Until next time, stay fast, stay curious, and never stop chasing the drive.